Hey, what's up everyone? Rocket, welcome you back to the channel for a new video. Today we're going to look at the top 10 rated goalies in NHL 19. Now these aren't the HUT rating, of course, it's the ratings for versus, for a franchise mode, so it's the basic ratings. And a few surprises, going to go through all the top 10 goaltenders that EA has released, and I'm going to be giving you my personal top 10 as well. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts and opinions on the goaltenders. Going to go through basically the stats of each goalies. And let's go right into it with number 10, Frederik Andersen from the Toronto Maple Leafs at an 88 overall. Now, Andersen is a very good goalie. Brought the Toronto Maple Leafs to a playoff run 2017-2018 season. He did have 38 wins, 21 losses, 5 OT loss, goals against average of 2.81, the save percentage of 918. So it is good. Of course, I wouldn't put him as elite, but he did play good for a Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs, of course, even this year have a really, really good offense. Just don't find the defense and goaltending is up to the strength of their offense in the playoffs. Of course, they lost to the Boston Bruins in the first round. And I'm going to go into number 9, have Matt Murray from the Pittsburgh Penguins. So, really good choice, of course, Matt Murray, ever since coming to Pittsburgh. The departure of Marc-Andre Fleury has played really good hockey. He's a great goaltender. In last year, he ended up with 27 wins, 16 losses, 3 OT losses, 2.92 goals against average, and a save percentage of 907. So really, really good goaltending. I do agree putting him in the top 10, of course. Now, here is something I don't agree with personally, and I'm sure a lot of you guys don't agree. At number 8, the 8-rated goalie, we have the Vezina winner, Pekka Rinne at an 88 overall. EA, the Vezina winner at number 8. So that, I know Nashville has a tremendous team, great defense to help out Rinne. But these numbers, 42 wins, 13 losses, 4 OT losses, goals against average of 2.31, save percentage of 927. So Pekka Rinne, a big guy at 6'5", 217 pounds. I would have put him a bit higher than number 8. That's where EA has him. So we're going to go into number 7. The last goalie rated at 88 overall from the top 10, Andrei Vasilevskiy from the Tampa Bay Lightning. Of course, Lightning as a fantastic team to play in front of Vasilevskiy. Great offense, great defense as well. Fantastic numbers. A Vezina finalist, of course, along with Rinne. 44 wins, 17 losses, 3 OT losses. Goals against average of 2.62 and 920 save percentage. So really, really good numbers for Vasilevskiy. He is at 88 overall. Number 6, we have Devan Dubnyk. So, bit of a surprise there. Devan Dubnyk, he's an 89 overall. Now, Dubnyk, not taking anything away from him, he is an amazing goaltender. Just a bit surprised that he goes in front of players like Vasilevskiy and Rinne. 35 wins, 16 losses, 7 OT losses, 2.52 goals against average, and a 918 save percentage. Of course, had that tough series versus the Winnipeg Jets, where they lost in 5 games. He's a good goaltender again. Just a bit surprised of his placing in the ratings. At number 5, we have Jonathan Quick of the Los Angeles Kings. He is considered by a lot of the players and even a lot of prospects as one of the toughest goaltenders to score against in the NHL. He didn't have the best year, 33 wins, 28 losses, 3 OT losses, goals against average of 2.40 and a save percentage of 921. Now, in the playoffs, this is a bit weird because I'm going to say he was amazing in the playoffs. While being swept by the Vegas Golden Knights in round 1, he posted a 1.55 goals against average and a 947 save percentage, and the team got swept. Unfortunately for Quick, Los Angeles just couldn't get the goals going against Marc-Andre Fleury, who really carried Vegas throughout that first round. So Jonathan Quick rated at number 5. At number 4, we have Tuukka Rask, the first goaltender to crack the 90 rating. So Tuukka Rask at a 90 for the Boston Bruins. He is a really, really good goaltender. He has been a great goaltender for Boston for years, of course. If you look at Tuukka's stats from last year, he had 34 wins, 14 losses, 5 OT losses, goals against average of 2.36, and a save percentage of 917. So pretty good numbers there. It wasn't even his best year, Tuukka Rask, of course, he is a great goaltender year in and year out for the Boston Bruins. And we're going to go into the top 3 guys. So, number 3, we have the Stanley Cup champion Braden Holtby from the Washington Capitals at 91 overall. 4 wins, 16 losses, 4 OT losses, goals against average of 2.99 and save percentage of 907. He had a great playoff run. Obviously, they won the Stanley Cup. 16 wins for that championship. 2.16 goals against average and a save percentage of 922. So he was great back there in net for Washington to help them get their first Stanley Cup ever. Congratulations to the Washington Capitals. Gonna go into the top 2. We have at number 2, Sergei Bobrovsky, Bob, from the Columbus Blue Jackets. He's also a 91 overall. So Bobrovsky, again, he has been a great goaltender, one of the best of the leagues for many years. He is a Vezina winner himself. 37 wins, 22 losses, 6 OT losses, 2.42 goals against average, and a save percentage of 921. So one of the better goaltenders, hardest to score against, and most fun to watch in the league. Now, at number 1, this one caused a lot of debate, and Carey Price is rated as the top goaltender in the league by EA. Now, Carey Price is my favorite goalie personally of the NHL. Unfortunately, last year, he did have a really, really rough year. He only played in 49 games, and most of the games that he played, he was either ill or getting back from injury. He started the year, I believe he had fatigue. He wasn't up to his full health, full strength. He battled injuries throughout the whole year. Like I said, he missed almost half of the year due to injury. He only had 16 wins, 26 losses. So a losing record, 7 OT losses, a goals against average of 3.11, and a 900 save percentage. So definitely one of the worst, if not the worst year for Carey Price. But EA, I know they put this as a general rating. So obviously, I am surprised that they have it at number 1, because usually they would put this as per the last year. But if you look at his career numbers, 286 wins, 201 losses, 62 OT losses, 2.46 goals against average, and a 918 career save percentage. Vezina winner, Hart winner, Ted Lindsay winner, Jennings winner, multiple gold medals at different levels for Team Canada. He brought Team Canada at the Sochi Olympics to back-to-back shutouts in a semifinal and gold medal game to bring gold to Canada. So Carey Price, the top goaltender in the NHL. I agree in general for his career that he is the best. A lot of prospects have voted that he is the toughest goalie to score against. It's just that EA, if they're basing this off last year, I wouldn't personally put him at number 1, of course, because he did have a really, really off year. But in general, I find he's the best goaltender. So that's the top 10 for EA. Just going to give you guys real quick my personal top 10. And a few guys that got snubbed from the top 10 that I felt should have been in there. So I'm going to start at number 10. I would have put John Gibson in the top 10. He's been a great goaltender for the Anaheim Ducks and a bit underrated. A lot of people don't talk a lot about John Gibson as compared to other players under goalies in the NHL. But if you look at his numbers last year, it compares a lot to a lot of the goalies in the top 10. 31 wins, 18 losses, 7 OT losses, a goals against average of 2.43. So John Gibson is a really, really good goalie. I would have put him personally in the top 10. At number 9, I would put Matt Murray. As per EA, put him at number 9 as well. I agree with that. Rask, I would put him at number 8. Fleury, I would put him at number 7. So Marc-Andre Fleury, I felt should have cracked the top 10. He has been amazing for the Vegas Golden Knights. He had 29 wins, 13 losses, 4 OT losses. He only played 46 games. 2.24 goals against average and a save percentage of 927, which is identical to his playoff stats. 224 and 927. That's pretty funny. 13 wins, of course. He brought Vegas to the Stanley Cup Finals. He has been amazing in their inaugural season. I definitely think Fleury should have been in that top 10. At number 6, I'm going to put in Andrei Vasilevsky. I find he's an amazing goalie, but the team in front of him definitely helps out. When you got that offense and defense in front of you, Vasilevsky, he's an amazing goalie, but he's not going to carry the team by himself, of course. Now at number 5, I'm going to put in Sergei Bobrovsky. I feel like he's one of the best goalies in the NHL. Definitely should be in the top 5. Now, at number 4, this guy isn't in the top 10 of EA, and I don't agree. Connor Hellebuyck. He definitely got snubbed. These numbers speak for themselves, guys. 44 wins, 11 losses, 9 OT losses, 2.36 goals against average, and a save percentage of .924. Of course, he has a great team in front of him as well, but I feel that Connor Hellebuyck, being a Vezina finalist, definitely should have been in the top 10. At number 3, 2, 1, I'm going to put in Holtby, Rene. I'm going to put Price at number 1 just for general speaking of his career. If you're going to look at last year, I would have put either Rene, Holtby, or Hellebuyck as the best goaltender in the NHL of the previous season. So it's, when I made that clear, we have a fine line between overall and between the last year in the NHL. Anyway, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Let me know in the comments your opinions. I'm sure a lot of you will disagree with me. A lot of you will agree. But that's the great thing about hockey. We can have conversations, debates on who we think is the best. If you look at numbers, if you look at wins, if you look at save percentage, if you look at how they carried their team, there's a lot of different factors that play in this. So that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new for more NHL and MLB content. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day.